Alright guys, so to kick things off, we're going to start with the Vanguards, and the first one that I'm going to recommend you try and main is going to be Groot. So, Groot from Season 1.5 and on has been probably the best tank in the game, and very surprisingly, he didn't get any nerfs or any buffs in the Season 2 update, which is really good for him, because he was already one of the best tanks. Now, you might not be able to play as him because he is usually banned in every single game that they play, but if he's not banned and you don't have a Groot on your team, you're pretty much selling if you're not trying to play him. It could take a little bit to figure him out. Like, he's a very complex character, but if you can learn how to put your walls down in the right places, fix the amount of spacing that your team has in the enemy team, you can do tons and tons of damage. His ultimate is really good for setting up kills, especially if you have someone like a Moon Knight or a Namor on your team. Overall, Groot is still the best Vanguard in the game, and you should definitely be looking to pick him up if you're trying to find someone new to play. Alright, so up next we have Emma Frost, who is the newest Vanguard in the game, and guys, she is really, really good. Her kit is very versatile. You can do almost anything with it. You can get up in people's faces in diamond form and just absolutely obliterate people, which is great because when you're in diamond form, you're immune to CC, and you could just literally do whatever you want while you're in it, and you're super hard to kill. And when you're not in diamond form, you have your long range laser that could shoot people, obviously. You have the shield that you can put in front of you and in front of other people at a distance. You're able to do tons and tons of damage with her in both phases, and that's really good. She's great against dive characters. She's good against other tanks that are standing in front of her. Her ultimate is a really good ability when it comes to setting up other people for kills, kind of like Groot's. And she's the full package, guys. Like, she's really, really good. Honestly, I could see her getting banned and ranked within like the next couple weeks, if I'm being honest. So if you're looking to pick her up and you're lucky enough to be able to pick her, because everyone now wants to play Vanguard, so good luck with that. But if you are able to play her and pick her up and have some fun, you're bound to have great success. The third and final Vanguard I'm going to recommend you try and pick up and learn is going to be Magneto. Because right now, along with Groot, he is probably the best tank in the game. Now, he did get a very tiny nerf that increases the energy cost needed to get your ultimate, meaning that you're not going to be able to get it for a longer period. But you're usually holding it anyway to use it for defense. For example, if there's an Iron Man, Punisher, Star-Lord ultimate, that's when you want to use yours to absorb it and just literally throw it back at them. So you're usually holding it for a long time anyway, so it having an increased energy cost isn't really that big of a deal. But besides that, his offense is really good. He's very versatile. Like, if you wanted to solo tank, which I don't know why you would, but if you're forced to solo tank, I think Magneto's a great option. Like I said, his offense is really good. You can use your mag cannon and a primary fire combo to kill any 250 health hero in the game. You could shield your allies from massive attacks like anything, really. His shield that he can use on himself and his allies stops every single attack in the game, so you should be using that sparingly, but use it correctly. But yeah, he's an amazing tank. Like I said, probably tied with Groot for best tank in the game, and he doesn't get banned, which is very weird because he is that good. But yeah, the final Vanguard that I'm going to recommend you main is going to be Magneto. Now we move on to the duelists, and the first one that I'm going to recommend you play is Psylocke, because she is really, really good right now, guys. Not as good as she was in Season 0 when the game first came out, but I think she's in a really good spot right now. She's obviously one of the best dive characters in the game, and she does tons of burst damage if you're hitting your combos correctly. One of the main reasons why I'm putting her here is because of the new team-up she has with Emma Frost, and everyone is using Emma Frost right now, so you having two versions of yourself that are able to cause mayhem in the backline is really, really good. Her ultimate still isn't what it was back then, but if you're holding on to it until all the cooldowns are gone, you're going to be able to get 2 or 3 kills every time you use it. So as long as you're playing smart and you like to dive, I think Psylocke is a great pick to start with. Going from a dive character to an anti-dive, we have Namor, and yes, he is still one of the best characters in the game. Now, they did take away his team up with Luna Snow, which we thought, oh yay, he's getting nerfed. And then we saw that he's getting put with Hulk in the Gamma Charge team up, and now is getting that Gamma Charged Monstro spawn, and now it's like, oh, never mind, he's even better now than he was before. So if you want to look at it through that perspective, Namor kind of got buffed because his new octopus is really, really strong. It's just a consistent laser that stays on you until you die, and it can melt pretty much anybody. Besides that, he still does get banned quite a bit, and for good reason. Even without the team ups, he's still really, really good. You just need to be able to aim, honestly. If you're able to hit your right click, you're going to be able to kill anyone if you have your octopuses up. His ultimate is really good. I mean, it's pretty simple. You just throw it on someone, and big whale, go boom, and kill everybody, So, yeah, Namor still is one of the best DPSs in the game, and it would be kind of stupid to not throw him on this list. The last duelist I'm going to recommend you pick up is going to be Hawkeye. And I think Hawkeye is back, guys. I think he is back to his Season 0 form. He took a nosedive in the beginning of Season 1 and kind of climbed back in Season 1.5. But I feel like this season he is going to be back to where he was before. His charged arrows are absolutely insane. The shield meta is starting to die down in the game, so that means a lot more shots going through for Hawkeye. His ultimate, pretty good, able to hit people and not even have to aim at them really. Great damage, obviously. It's a good sniper, I mean, it's pretty simple. Bow and arrow, does bow and arrow things. But I would say that right now he is on pace to be back to how he was in Season 0. And that's really scary for everyone playing the game, because this guy with Hela was destroying people. And Hela is still a great pick as well. She basically hasn't been touched since Season 0. They've tried to nerf her. It hasn't really worked. Now with Hawkeye, he's climbing back, and we might have to see those two destroying everything again. And I'm not looking forward to that. But if you're looking for someone to pick up who you like to play from a little back and just do tons and tons of damage, Hawkeye is the guy for you. Finally, we move on to the strategists, and the first one that I'm gonna recommend you pick up is Rocket Racoon. I know he was the laughingstock of the role. Like, if you had a Rocket on your team, everyone would just kind of be pissed. But now, with the buffs that he got, I call it a buff. It was really more of a change, but I call it a buff to his ultimate and to his healing. He's really good now, guys. He's a super easy character to learn, probably the easiest in the game. And now he can get healing numbers up there with the higher ranked healers, like a Luna Snow or Invisible Woman. And that's really big. It depends on which Rocket player you ask. Some will say he got nerfed. Some will say he got buffed. In my opinion, I think he is great now. His orbs now, when you hit your teammate with them, do more healing, which is great. You do have to aim them now, but higher risk, high reward. His ultimate now can hang with all the other ones. It's not just enjoy the amplifier and the whole team is dead anymore. Now you can actually stay alive with it on and be able to continue fighting with your team. I like the changes they did with Rocket, and I could see him becoming one of the better healers in the meta this season. That we'll have to wait and see, because there's still other healers that are really, really good. But I would definitely recommend playing Rocket Racoon, especially after all these changes that he got to his kit. Up next, we have Mantis. And Mantis got one of, if not the biggest changes in the Season 2 update. And that is that you could stack your healing and damage orbs, which is a really big deal. So Mantis was always a pretty good support, but always like in that second tier. Like, you would want a Luna Snow and then have a Mantis as your second healer. Mantis now is going to have, I would imagine she's going to have a great Season 2. You can now stack your damage buffs on your DPSs and they can just mop everyone. Or if you have a Vanguard in the front line, you can keep them alive by stacking your healing orbs on top of them. Not to mention that you can give yourself damage buff and just headshot people to death. And she's really good at that, as long as you know how to aim. She has dive counters with her sleep ability. Her ultimate, while not being the best, is still very viable. Overall, her kit is really good. And with the ability to stack your orbs effects on top of your teammates, she is going to shoot up the list for a lot of people. So I would definitely recommend getting on the Mantis hype train while you still can. And now the final strategist and final hero that I'm going to recommend you pick up and learn is Luna Snow. And it's a pretty straightforward answer, but She is the best healer in the game, and you could argue the best hero in the game in general. She has the best ultimate in the game, able to keep you alive through anything, and able to give you a massive damage boost as well. She does great heals without it, able to clap and do tons of damage and heals back with it. She can heal you without even directly healing you by using her guard ability. She can stun people with her snowball and stop dive characters or stop ultimates from coming out. She just has a great overall kit, and if you're looking to play strategist, you should obviously learn how to pick up Luna Snow because she is the best in the game.